What's up? What's up?
What's going on, Mr. Jason? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Órale, ya me estamos listos. Are we on yet? Are we live yet or no?
10-4, 10-4. Yes, we are.
Órale.
Yeah, I'm just sending it out, brother.
Okay. Can't see me. It should be on.
Your camera?
Yeah. I'm on right here. I wasn't earlier, now I am.
Yeah, here. Wasn't earlier, but now here. Let's see. Go back there. No, right there. That camera.
I don't take that off. I don't know how to take that off.
Mr. Law.
That'll work.
No fix. Okay, you don't have.
Okay, that's you, brother.
Okay, okay. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Órale.
All right, all right. We're here, right?
What's going on, Mr. Jason?
How you doing, brother?
Aquí, gracias.
That's all, man. We can go ahead and get started, brother. I have a surprise guest coming in a little bit.
Órale. Órale.
Saludos to everybody that's in the chat.
Órale. Primeramente, Dios, queremos darle las gracias a Mr. Jason. Thank you for having us again on the podcast. De parte de los hermanos Peña, muchas gracias. Y pues, aquí estamos para servirles. Whatever you need, we're here.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So, you guys are the last batch of the 12 Days of Legend. Shout out to Vicky that's in the chat. Everybody. Joanne, todos, Arnold, everybody. So you guys are going to be the last batch as part of the 12 Days of Legends, carnal. Handpicked pretty much. And we just want to know a little bit more about the history stuff that we didn't really talk about, the other times.
Órale.
So we're going to go ahead and get started, man. Starting with you, Cooper. Let me ask you this, brother. Who taught you to play bass?
Pretty much well taught, self-taught, and Carnal let me before I joined the band, un pedazo de papel con los tonos, and after that, man, it was pretty much self-taught.
Self-taught. And early on, bro, early on, who were you listening to, bro?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Early on, who were you listening to as far as
Para
music?
mí era el Barragas. Ramón era the bass player back in the day. José Luis Martínez, el Barragas. And puro Relámpago, Ramón, Pulido, puro old school, man. That's what I used to listen to. Ren Vela, stuff like that that really inspired me to learn what I wanted to learn, what I liked.
Absolutely. What about Easter?
¿Qué pasó, Jason? Buenas tardes, buenas noches. Aquí estamos. Gracias por el invite. Aquí estamos de nuevo. Pues aquí andamos echándole golpes a la vida, ya sabes, dejando el 25 atrás y recibir el 26. Ya falta poquito.
Absolutely. What about Easter? As far as you, what kind of music were you listening to early on?
Pues yo también igual, papá, lo que era el conjunto Bernal, los Cachorros, Ramón, Relámpagos, los Alegres Terán, los elementos de la música norteña. Y ¿quién más? No, pues varios grupos como Pedro y Irena, I don't know if you heard them. Mucha música antaña, como por decir antaña, es the old music, ¿no? That's what we started listening to back in the day. But, y aquí estamos ya agarrando vuelo.
Okay. Gilbert, do you guys have me on the speaker there?
Yes, sir.
I need you to.
You got an
take it
echo?
off. There's echo.
Okay, let me turn it down.
Hello.
¿Qué me cuentas, Jason?
Pues aquí
¿Qué me
andamos.
cuentas? ¿Qué nos cuentas?
Aquí andamos, bro. En lo mismo, como dicen. Aquí ando en lo mismo. Yeah, I can still hear the echo.
You still hear the echo, dice.
Okay. Hopefully that'll work.
A ver, ahí está.
Yeah, that works. That'll work. So, at what age, más o menos, did you guys, más o menos, wanted to do what y'all do today?
Es que casi no te oigo, papá.
¿A qué edad? What age, más o
Vamos a ver
menos?
qué, Jason.
At what age, más o menos, did you guys want to do what y'all do today?
What age? What age did you start?
Yo empecé cuando tenía 19. Empecé poquito. For a couple of years. Después, well, actually, yeah, about 19. I started playing 19. But all I did was just sing, play the maracas, cowbell, MC. Era todo lo que hacía yo antes, ¿no? Entonces, pasó el tiempo. We always had problems with the guitar player, bajo player, para que se reuniran con el grupo, ¿me entiendes? Entonces, había un chavo de San Antonio, he was good at the bajo, real good. Bueno, pero yo no sabía tocar nada, porque yo por eso decía que he's really good. Y lo tenía para una Navidad, para el Año Nuevo y todo eso. Y hablamos con él y oye, ¿qué va a estar? Y oh, yeah, I'm going over. Ya cuando nos dimos cuenta ya estaba en San Antonio, nos faltaban 2 días para Christmas, para el FED. Y de ahí me dice el carnal, dice, ¿y ahora qué hacemos? Digo, vamos a conseguir un bajo. So we lived in Marion, about 45-minute drive. Ahí había tiendas mexicanas, donde pues era muy escaso el mexicano, pero había una tienda mexicana. Y digo, vamos a buscar una en Fort Wayne, Indiana. Y fuimos a visitar un bajo mexicano, esos a mí, a cheap bajo, ¿ves? Pues lo traíamos. Estaba como tan grueso así, about that thick. I had 2 days, 3 days to learn to play the bajo. Y no, hombre, güey. We start practicing y noche, como quien dice. No, hombre, todos los dedos que me hacía así como punzaba. Pero, I mean, I just first, second, third. No sé ni qué era preparación, ni menor, ni nada de eso, ¿no? Pero that's how it started. Y de ahí hasta ahorita, gracias a Dios, aquí andamos todavía echándole golpes.
Okay, so I have to ask when there was one band, right? Yeah, whenever you guys were one band, tell us a little bit about the struggles leading up to before the success that you guys had.
The struggles, well, pues como dijo el canal, puros band members, leaving bass player, drummers, bajo session players, and ya nomás pues entró Luis y luego entró el carnal Raymond, que después descanse mi carnal, el carnal, y pues entre ellos es cuando really the struggles, stopped music wise. Pero el camino, no hombre, muchos, a lot of struggles, man, a lot of running into people, stuff, promotores que no pagaban y, a veces nos iban mal y, pero gracias a Dios we overcame all that y aquí estamos.
That's a good thing that you brought that up, because a lot of these new groups that are coming up, they don't, some of them, and as fans, we don't hear these stories unless we ask, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Por eso, I wanted you guys to touch a little bit on, que se descomponía la van or whatever you guys used to move in, and that comes out of the pocket, de uno.
Oh, yeah. Antes era nomás la palabra, that's what made the bond. La pura palabra, papá. Y nosotros siempre hemos sido así. Pura palabra, pura palabra. ¿Quieres contrato? Pues vamos a hacer contrato. Pero bueno, that's just now. Pero back in the day era pura palabra. Nunca quedamos mal con nadie de no llegar por X cosas, de esto y lo otro. Mientras que no fuera por Dios, we were there. La palabra era buena, papá. Siempre estábamos 100% puestos.
Okay, understood. So, telling us a little bit more about that, about the stories about the road. Tell us a story that cuando miraron un músico que ya estaba very well established en ese tiempo y se quedaron starstruck.
Para mí fue cuando conocimos a Cornelio. From the first time I met Cornelio. These guys already knew Cornelio. I had never met him.
Right.
And when I first met him, it was like, this is the guy that I listen to all the time. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. Cornelio, Salina. ¿Mandé?
¿Dónde lo conociste or where did you see him?
En Cornelio lo conocí en Albuquerque, New Mexico. Andaban en una gira con los arcos, back then eran los arcos del norte. Y I was still being a roadie. I was maybe 11, 12 years old cuando conocí al señor Cornelio Reina.
Okay, and what about for Luis there?
Nosotros lo conocimos way before that, cuando andaban los relámpagos. No éramos conocidos todavía back then, pero sí íbamos a los bailes. I got to see los relámpagos cuando andaba Cornelio a couple times. Y ya después de ahí, pues ya nos tocó ir a México. Fuimos a acompañar a un artista de México, Antonio Zamora. Y ahí nos conoció, nos vimos en un show, porque allá tienen shows en la capital. Entra balada, como los dandies, cosas así, música, diferente música de todas clases, mariachi, conjuntos y de todo. Entonces ahí nos vio Cornelio, entonces ya Cornelio se puso de acuerdo con nosotros que si lo acompañábamos a grabar, andaba el carnal Gerardo en la acordeón y servidor en el bajo y el carnal en la batería, el que falleció, Carl Ramón, y entonces ya conseguimos un bassista, bueno, era un chavo que tocaba el requinto, pero estaba perro para el requinto el chavo, y muy bueno, y agarró el bass como si nada, lo agarró. Y entonces fue cuando que conocimos a Cornelio. Ahí íbamos al estudio Mozart, ahí en la capital, y grabamos 33 números con Cornelio. And they're out there.
Okay. Okay, understood. I want you guys to think about this. Algo que les dijo un músico, advice, in other words, what advice that they gave you that you still use today? Think about it for a little bit, and I just want to thank some people that are in the chat. Uh, Thank you, R&M Promotions, for being here. Vicky, everybody that's in the chat, all the fans that support Los Hermanos Peña, thank you for being here. And so this is gonna be a short live, guys, because I'm gonna have to bring up the uh, the special guest. Hello from Arizona as well. Okay, go ahead, guys. Whoever wants to go first.
Para mí fue el jefe. El jefe.
Okay.
Siempre cuídense uno al otro, mijo, y siempre pórtense bien. That was my advice, que siempre se va a quedar conmigo.
Okay. And what about Luisa?
El respeto es el respeto que supuestamente respetar a la gente, así como uno respeta a la gente lo respeta a uno. Ganarse eso. Y otra, que no te vayas de un lugar mientras que no te paguen. ¿Qué es verdad? Móchate. Solo que no, pues así es, así. De músicos a músicos, pues si te gusta tanto el ambiente, pues dale para adelante. Si nomás lo andas haciendo nomás por hobby, como dicen muchos, ¿verdad? Pues no, pues a mí no, nomás es hobby ahí en tu pueblo, en la área. Pero nosotros queríamos lograr otro punto más arriba. Y ahí íbamos escalón por escalón, ¿ves? Y bendito sea Dios a toda la raza, a todo el fan base de nosotros y la familia, siempre nos han soportado todos estos años y estamos en el nivel que estamos ahorita pues gracias primero, como digo, gracias a Dios primero y a toda la raza que nos ha apoyado todos estos años. De verdad, muchísimas gracias.
Absolutely, man. So I'm gonna jump ahead. You know, we obviously know what happened. Y'all are a different band now. Tell us, Gilbert. I remember, when you didn't have one, and you would still you and your wife were in the chat watching the show, and I've said this story before, and this is why I have a lot of respect for you and everybody in your band. Because when I didn't have nobody watching the show, you and your wife were there early on for us. And January 7th is gonna be our anniversary for 1 year. And so nunca se me olvida, bro. So tell us, starting your own band, how hard was it? Was it hard or was it easy?
Well, I mean, really, we really didn't start a band. I mean, one of them got out. We're still the same. Sí, somos los originales, Es from 19, desde que entré yo, somos los originales. Luis, yo, Fidencio, cuando murió el carnal back in 92, the drummer, entró el más chavalo, the kid brother jumped on the drums, solo quedamos todos hermanos. So, somos los mismos, Falleció el hijo de Luis, Nuno Boy, Dios lo tenga en su reino a mi hijo, and entró el otro hijo de Luis, que viene siendo Oscar. Cuando andaban los arcos, somos los mismos. Nomás que salió Jerry y se llevó el nombre, pero nosotros somos los originales.
Okay.
So we really didn't have a band. We were always a band. You know what I mean?
Okay, understood. Yes, understood. And I'm glad that you said that, for the people that don't know that are in the chat, now they know. So let me ask you this, guys. You guys have been already nominated for a few awards, man. How did that feel?
A few awards. You want that one? How does that feel to win awards?
Pues eso es lo que uno se gana cuando la gente te apoya, ¿me entiendes? La gente es la que te apoya, la gente es la que te da ese premio, el premio ese. Y pues es una cosa que Pues te lo llevas en el alma, aquí lo traes en el corazón, ¿me entiendes? Lo que la gente te dio, lo que hiciste para la gente te apoya de esa manera. Pues por ello estamos en la posición que estamos y los premios que nos han dado pues es por la gente y gracias a todo el mundo, a toda la raza que nos ha apoyado todos estos años. Y sigamos todavía para adelante, gracias a Dios, aquí andamos y para adelante.
Okay, before I bring my special guest, I want to ask you this, guys. De todos los collabs que han hecho, que son los hermanos Peña, which one's y'all's favorite?
What was the last part, sir?
Out of all the
Oh, our
collabs,
favorite collab.
yeah, pero as far as los hermanos Peña.
El asunto que es que todos los que hicimos, nos juntamos a hacer las canciones, they're all good, man. They're all good guys. I mean, no podemos, yo no puedo decir, pues este o el otro. No creo que se ofenda si le dicen la verdad, pero they're all good, man. They're all good. In my book.
I believe my favorite is the one with Chente Barrera, by far.
Chente Barrera.
Yeah, by far, I think that one le dieron justicia. It was just like the right song with the right people. That's just my opinion.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias.
And so tell us a little bit.
The one.
Go ahead.
The one we did with el señor de México, the rock singer, J.L. Winder, también está, José Luis Winder, también está bien. He put a lot of love into that song, man. He sang it very well.
Okay.
Y luego, pues, ¿quién más?
Mike.
El Mike Aguilar también. Y, he's like como dice el carnal, I mean, we just love collaborating, man. They bring the best out of us, and and that's what we like.
Absolutely. And I guess a lot of that has to give credit to
Like Miss Vicky V. Hello, Miss Vicky V.
Hello, I'm trying to get on here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, how do I exit?
We can hear you.
I know.
There you are.
Hello. How are you guys?
good.
Muy bien, gracias a Dios. ¿Cómo ha estado?
I'm fine. How are you, Louis?
Muy
Bad
bien.
news, bad. Yeah, well, I first of all like to tell you
Otra
guys.
vez. I thought you forgot about that.
I'm never forgetting. Well, first of all, I would like to
No.
tell you guys how much I appreciate you, Los Hermanos Peña. You have all been amazing this year. I am proud of all the bands that actually promote. Especially you guys. You guys showed me so much love in the beginning when I started promoting you, and I have seen you guys grow so much this last year. Being in consideration for a Grammy, a Latin Grammy, making 2 nominations to the TTMAs, and all your incredible songs you've done. I cannot be happier and be more proud of you as a promoter. So y'all are amazing. I always say that all the time. I deal with that all the time. And be not just you, but your family. You have the best support that I've ever seen of any family, and y'all are amazing.
Yeah. Pues thank you, Vicky. Thank you, de veras. Muchísimas gracias por eso que nos acabas de decir. Pero ustedes son las personas que nos hacen hacer lo que somos ahorita. Por ustedes es que uno tiene que portar bien con la gente todo el tiempo, 100%. Si la gente está mal, están bien, como dice el dicho, ¿verdad? Pero así es. Oh, we appreciate.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's not easy being a promoter, and sometimes I feel that I'm not doing enough for you, but then I realize it's not me, it's this industry that we're in. They don't give us the opportunities to get out there like we need to be, and we just got to keep pushing forward to get you guys here more in San Antonio, so we don't keep seeing the same bands playing over and over. And I try every day, and it's just sometimes pulling teeth. But if it wasn't for all of you that are on my team, I wouldn't be Victorious Promotions. And I want to thank you guys, especially Gilbert. You know, Gilbert is amazing. And I always tell, and I've told that to Joanne, she has an amazing husband there. He always checks on me. And, you know, I have a family, but you guys are my family. And I thank you so much. I love the friendships I've had with all of you. And you guys, I think I've been telling you guys I've been a promoter for 3 years, but you guys know what? I lied. I just realized today, December 2nd, I've only been a promoter 2 years.
Oh wow. Hey Gilbert, I have you on mute because we're getting a lot of
So,
feedback.
so,
Need to ask Ms. Vicky
so
some
being a promoter for 2 years, I am proud to say that I have made top 5 promoter twice. And here's one of my medals. I should be receiving my other one this Friday, because I did not receive it at the award show that day. So I've been on podcasts though for 4 years. So I thank you guys, because without you, I wouldn't be who I am. And if I'm never doing my job, you guys got to tell me, but I try so hard, and I just can't thank you guys enough. And I am so proud of you guys. And I just can't tell y'all enough, because like when I got asked to be your promoter, I didn't even know who you guys were, because like I said, I've only been a promoter for a short period. But as a promoter that I am, I make sure every time I go to every event that I tell everybody about everyone who I promote. I'm out there marketing for you guys. It doesn't take sitting on the phone or on podcasts or sitting on TikTok all day. You have to get out there and market, all of you. Los Hermanos Peña, I have to go out there. When I go to an event, I have to tell you, and I talk about you guys, because if not, sitting here on social media is not going to be everywhere. I have to be out there promoting you. And that's why I go to the events. Haven't been going to as many, but they know who I am because I like to talk. So I make sure that everybody knows who you all are. So you can unmute them.
Yeah, no, just 1 second. I wanted you to just talk about a little bit, because I don't know personally, right? Tell us how the early on struggles. It was a struggle, right, to get to where you're at today.
It was, well, actually, after being a promoter, after 5 months, I made top 5 promoter. So it's because I went to every event that was in San Antonio. I made sure everybody knew who I was. I worked that room. By the end of the time when I left an event, everybody knew who I was. That's who I am. I make sure, because I have to represent each and every one of my bands, so they have to know who I am so I can represent them. And I tell everybody who they are, you know. And so that's, you know, it's not easy. It's not, because promoters fight each other. They talk about each other. There's a lot of backstabbing. But like I said, if they're talking about me, I'm doing something right. So that's how I feel about it. Like I said, and it's not easy being a promoter here in San Antonio. You have lots of them, but the struggle is real when it comes to it. You get talked about, what you look like, you know, everything, you know, and I've heard it. Oh, I've heard it time and time again about me. And you know what? It doesn't bother me. I am confident in who I am, so I'm not worried about any of that. I just get out there and I just promote. That's all I'm going to do. And if the guys call me at any point in time, I need this, I need that, I do it for them, because they're my bands. And if it wasn't for them, again, I wouldn't be Victorious Promotions. And that name actually came from the very first person I ever promoted, and that was Laura Linda. I was on her team, and she gave me that name, and Veronica Lopez made my logo, and I give my hats off to them. And I'm not going to ever change it, because they are amazing. I do not work with Laura Linda no more. She's moved on to country, and she's doing big things out there. So, again, I thank everybody that I promote out there. So.
Thank you for that, Vicky. Real quick.
And can I say hi to all my friends out there that are watching, and all the Peñas. I see Ram Flacons on there. I see Orlando. Also is a really good friend of mine. Johnny Gonzalez. Arnold, who I promote. Joanne and Lori. Oh, God, there's a lot of you. I just thank all of them. And like I said, I have so much support from everybody out there that I thank everybody.
Absolutely. Understood. And shout out to R&M Promotions. Thank you once again for being here. Ram Falcon, Fuerza Imparable. Keep it up, bro.
And Janie, one of my besties is on there. Janie, she is very good friends with Los Hermanos Peña. We have good times when we're together. She absolutely adores them, and she's a great lady. Maybe you'll have her on your show one day.
Absolutely, yeah. Just let me know, and we'll make it happen. Um, Real quick, Vicky, what's your goal for 2026 as far as a promoter?
For me, I want to see all of my team. Not so much they don't have to get awards because awards don't define who we are. That's not it. I just want to see them succeeding in their music, them performing no more, try to get them here to San Antonio. They're all winners to me. So this award means nothing to me. I just hang it up. It's nothing. Me having the relationships I have with them, I just want to see them go to the top because they're all winners. I mean, every one of them are. And I know they're all going into the studios. I know Los Hermanos Peña have a song that they're working on now, video they're working on. I know everybody else is going into the studio in January at some point in time. So my goal is just to see them here playing, hopefully to play more festivals here. We have all these different fests, and just because there's fanfare doesn't mean we have to be there. It's nice, but again, when we go to fanfare, they have to pay their whole way, and that's up to them. They don't need that, but it's nice to play there. But I just want them all to succeed this year, and I know I can help them get there, and that's my goal, to help them. So, and for me, my big thing I am looking forward to, and I'm going to try my hardest, I'm working with somebody else, is to do my own event this year. And that would be just my promotional team. There's enough of them. I don't need to bring anybody else in. So,
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
there's 5 of them. So I have one that's coming on in January. So, and it would be Conjunto, it'd be Tejano and Country and Tejano Country. So it'll be a mixture.
So, Vicky, I just want to let you know that you are number 12 legend. Um,
Thank you. That's kind of funny. But yeah, like I said, it's just been an honor. It's been an honor working with everybody. They're all amazing. I don't put nobody else before anybody because they're all amazing bands. So I just look forward to seeing what they're going to accomplish this year. They've accomplished a lot. And Los Hermanos Peña have accomplished a lot. I mean, a lot. And Arnold Valdez has accomplished a whole heck of a lot. I found Arnold Valdez. I didn't find you, but I kind of did in a bar, playing at a club. I thought it was Jay Perez. I'm like, well, where's Jay? He's not here. And Arnold has done amazing this year. So, but yeah, so they're all doing good. Every one of them are doing good. So, that's really all I have to say at the moment because I'll talk all night long. But again, the Peñas, I cannot say more about them, that they are just amazing family. I got to spend time with them back in April, and anytime they've seen me, they've greeted me with such respect. Even my daughter got to go to their last show we did in Kingsville, and she's like, Mom, they all treat you so amazing. And I said, it's really sad when you have friends and band members like that treat you better than your own family. And she was like in shock. And of course, Gilbert was shouting Michaela out the whole time. So she's like all embarrassed, but she loved it. She was like, keeps on shouting me out. But it was nice. And I told him because he cares, and every one of the band members I've ever been on the phone with, and they, heard my daughter, they've always said hi to her. So I have the best set of gentlemen that I work for. I can't say nothing bad about them. They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I remember he shouted out Latin legends too, Gilbert. So appreciate
Oh yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Gilbert, you have to unmute yourself, brother.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
So Gilbert, real quick.
What were you going to ask, Vicky?
Vicky,
You asked me
¿qué
questions.
contiene? Yes, ¿qué contiene eso que te dijeron allá en Kingsville? A mí no, yo no me acuerdo. A mí.
Where is that whip? Where is that whip? Where?
Okay, that's another
Hey,
story to be
that
told
was
some other
after
day.
the 5 tequila shots. Okay, so hey.
Imagine number 6
No, what happened was my daughter was there, and I was telling my daughter, "Are you hungry?" So I was like this because I didn't. She was far away. He tells me in front of everybody. He goes, "Vicky, shh." Oh, at the whole place. I was like, "Did he just embarrass me?" Mm-hmm.
That was Gilbert, right?
No, it was not Gilbert. That was you.
I wasn't even talking to Mike. I just sing.
Psh. No, but I have to say something about this man. When he drinks a little bit, I personally like him on stage. He gets that little moving little thing I see he does. Louis.
Hey, Gilbert, real
Just
quick.
what to say anything about that.
Gilbert, real quick. Tell me, what you think of Vicky here, and as far as her helping your band.
We really never ever had a promoter like that. Vicky's one of the first promoters that we really had that she's, helped us out a lot, in that area and everything. She knows everybody who knows, and we thank God for her. It's awesome that we ran into her, or they put us together. God put us together for a reason, and hopefully we can keep on going.
Yes, as long as I can. I mean, yes, I would love to stay working with the gentleman. But I've always told any of the band members, if there's ever comes a time when they don't feel that I am what they need as a promoter, they are more than happy to find somebody else, and we would still keep our friendships because I am not that person. I don't just because you leave, because there is better. And if they have to go, I understand, but I will never hold it against them because I will always keep my friendships with them. Laura Linda and I parted ways, and we still have a good friendship. And and she calls me just to check on me, and that's the way it should be in this industry, not throwing daggers at each other, beating each other down, because sometimes you have to part ways. There's always room for change, and but as long as and as long as they'll have me, I will continue doing the best that I can. And as long as I'm best of health that I can be, I will still be their promoter. So,
Vicky, shout out to Chris from Grupo Entrego that's in the chat.
Sure.
Real quick, Gilbert, tell me what's going to be the goal for 2026 for Los Hermanos Peña.
The goal right now, man, is to put everything my son and these guys want to record in videos. We got West Texas sessions coming out. We were working on some videos the night before. Man, it was cold here that night. We were shooting those videos. Estaba frío. But thank God we got them done, and we got the music done, and we're shooting for hopefully maybe 10 songs. We have recorded before, but éxitos de los Hermanos Peña. We're going to redo them with a little bit different twist on them and stuff. Pero si Dios quiere, that's our goal, and then collaborate with several people that gotten a hold of us to collaborate with him. So ojalá primeramente Dios 2026, Dios gives us that opportunity in the year 2026.
Okay, great. Any last words from either you, Gilbert, Luis, or Vicky?
I would like to say something real quick. I do see Ramon and I do see Arnold, and I do want to tell them also thank you for allowing me to be their promoters. And Arnold, I am really so proud of all that you've done this year. As all of y'all see, we will be having hopefully a CD release, which is actually only one song, but sometime here right after the new year, hopefully. And then for Ram Flacon, for him, I have to say it's been a privilege working with Ram as well, because since he writes his own music, I find that really amazing, and to listen to him, it's pretty amazing. And I know he has a lot already written that he has to produce or get out there in the studio. So I look forward to hearing all his music. And one day I'm hoping that Ram and Los Hermanos Peña will collaborate, just like Arnold wants to do with Los Hermanos Peña. I would like them all to collaborate a song together at one point in time. that is something that I would like to do before my time is ever up as their promoter. So, but again, I thank them all. And I hope they all have an amazing new year. We hope we all have an amazing new year coming through. I wish I could be with everybody for New Year's, but I will be with my Tejano Live radio. As I don't know if you know this, but I am the promoter for Tejano Live radio. And so I will be with them. And that's how their music always gets on the radio station over there. I make sure it gets on rotation. So, but I thank you guys so much. I love every one of you guys. Y'all are all special to me. Everybody in their own ways all bring something to this promotion team. Each of you do, whether it's just being a great artist and also being a great friend, because there's some of them that I do, they're in the band, but I don't have more of a one-on-one connection with. I have more so Arnold, Gilbert, and Ram than I do, because they're like the ones I talk to pretty much every day. And that's important for us to keep in touch, because never know, in case something ever happens. But now again, I thank them all for letting me be part of their lives, actually, because this isn't just a one-on-one day. This is like a family thing, because if you don't have that connection with your promoter, I think that's where it goes south sometimes. So, Gilbert tells me crazy things. Lewis tells me shh. So, I'm good.
Are you really? Are you really?
Hey, where's that Michael Jackson glove?
I'm still waiting on it.
No, I want your hand to get better. But yes, you do have a Michael Jackson glove coming. But when I give it to you, I want to see that whole dance, though.
Damn. I don't know about that. But
You can do it.
We'll start practicing.
I'll give you a couple shots. You can do it.
Orale. It's on.
Gilbert, any last words to keep for the people that are in the chat?
Yes, sir. Hay un saludo para todos los fanáticos de los hermanos Peña, para Rebeca Valdés, para todos los compañeros de música, Grupo Imparable, Grupo Asalto, todos los West Texas bands. Un saludo para Mr. Steve Martinez from Tahoka, where is he from? Plainview, somewhere. Plainview. Para todos los amigos, todos los colegas de música, y para todos los fanáticos de los hermanos Peña, todos los familiares, todos los amigos from all over, de Florida, de Indiana, de El Valle, from everywhere. I want to let you know, Mr. Jason will be live tomorrow on Facebook and on TikTok. Straight from Gilly's Bar here in Denver, Texas. We're going to have a live show for you guys, for todos los fanáticos de los hermanos Peña, bringing in the new year. For people that don't want to go out, they can jump online on TikTok and check us out. Because I know a lot of people, they rather stay home because of sometimes the weather don't permit it, and Pero tomorrow around 7:30 we'll jump on live on Facebook and on TikTok, y ojalá que nos acompañen. And we special invitation to all the people that are listening right now on your podcast. Thank you, Mr. Jason, for considering us as legends. Your carnal, sí, me, but he's a legend in my book, my carnal. And pero thank you very much for this honor, for you picking us to come on your show and do this show with you.
Yes, Jason. Thank you for allowing me to come on, because I'm no legend, but I thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you're on your way, just from the small stuff that we, because we have some people that you promote or whatever to come to my show, and just listening to you, the way you move, and like literally, like physically out there, like you had said, no, not just sitting on a chair. I get that, I understood that, because I don't know nothing about as far as that, but when you told me, no, I have to do this, and this, I was like, oh wow, I'm like,
well,
so yeah.
Well, there is other things that I do besides promote. I have my TSR certification in autism, so if they ever call me, I go. I do help a Latino community here. We help the children get health care. We give them schooling, that's the school places in school they need to be. I do help out with my church. So I do other things besides promote. I keep a lot of my personal life like that quiet, but autism is one of my specialties, and it's very hard. But every once in a while, they'll call me and to go help out at it's a Christian daycare, so I will go. And so since I have that certification, and it's so there's other things I do, but this is my passion right now. And so thank you so much for including me today.
Absolutely, absolutely, Victoria. And so once again, guys, muchas gracias. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Um, and we'll see you next year, right? January 7th is gonna be our 1 year anniversary, guys. We have a very special guest on that day. Um, and more to come throughout that month. Throughout the month of January, I think it's gonna be crazy because of the people that we're gonna have. Every week is gonna be like we're gonna try to top it. From the following week. From the following week, we're just gonna, it's just gonna get better, guys. And we're also gonna have a super legend coming in. Like I never thought that that person would actually be in this show, but more to come, guys. Once again, thank you to everybody, Los Hermanos Peña. You know that this is the home of Los Hermanos Peña, brother. I've always said that. And once again, Vicky, thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Everybody in the chat, R&M Promotions, muchas gracias. And we'll see y'all next year. Or actually, you know what? You'll probably see me tomorrow inside, they're live tomorrow. So don't forget, guys, tomorrow about 7:30, right, Gilbert? 7:30. All right, guys, once again, have a beautiful night. Be safe, guys, and we'll see y'all next time.
Happy New Year. Bye bye.